The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision... So not a good one.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Samuel in motion. A second down throw for Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Two is going to change things up.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting to the ball behind the line was Xavier Howard.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
They'll go down as a gain of 6, 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Purdy off the play fake. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter play.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Tua now on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Purdy now to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, 50 yards. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
20 TX.
Play action. Now it's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards.
It's a gain of 60 yards. First down, Miami.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to Sam back at the 16-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Jason Sanders on the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with a 17-3 cushion already, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
79 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Purdy to throw it on first down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And it's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A run with Mostert up the middle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On play action, here's Tua. It's brought in by Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18.
Now Tua going to change the play.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for two. The two are going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
130 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
In motion goes the tight end. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm worried about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
That's complete to McCaffrey. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Play action. Now Purdy.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Now Tua. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Tua sets up to pass it. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
You start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
The extra point try now for Moody. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
On second down, Tua. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Tua going to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Tua to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Throwing Tua.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
But how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Purdy on fourth down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This is first and 10. Tua. This is caught by Waddle.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Here's first down.
First down, Miami.
Here's Tua.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Purdy. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he's instrumental in earning this victory.